How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? It is your boy West Coast. I got the Henny man with me, man. Henny Cowboy, what's up with your boy?
Man, I can't call it, man. I'm ready to get into it, bro. I'm ready.
You know, ain't that the truth, man? Hey, man,
Man,
so yo, it's your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. It's going to tap in with us for today on another Uncut Cowboys, man. Also, shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Instagram and Twitter. And then also, man, shout out to everybody who is now going to be watching on Channel 49, man. Channel49.com. Salute to them, man. West Coast picked up a major sponsor, man. Starting next Sunday, your boy West Coast will be hit 1 hour of my content will be shared and showed on Channel 49. That's channel49.com. So appreciate you guys for the love. Appreciate you guys for bringing me on and being a part of the family, man. Shout out to Henny, man. We on TV, man. You know, internet TV. We'll do it, though.
indeed. Oh, also while we're on the subject, man, RIP to Bill Russell, man.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT. And I will say this, man. Boston Celtics, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. You should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all couldn't get one for the Gipper, man. God dang.
Man,
God.
he gave y'all 11 rings, man. Y'all can't get another one for him.
Yeah, man. He gave, man. God dang, man. But yo, man. But yeah, R.I.P. to a GOAT for real, man. R.I.P. to definitely a GOAT, man. Went on and got his he playing for God's team now. You know what I'm saying? So R.I.P. to the GOAT, man. He lived a long freaking life though. He lived a long, prosperous life. 11 championships, 85 years of living, man. So salute to him, man, giving it all he got, man. Appreciate you, Bill. And shoot, man. You know, we pray for his family. We pray for his family that they get comforted today, man. Because that's, you can't pray for the dead, but you can definitely pray for his family though. Make sure that they comforted. You feel me? But hey, shout out to Miss April Barnes. Shout out to Los Cole. What's up, Los Cole, man? My boy, appreciate you. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that's watching today, man. Bobby Armstrong. Shout out to my boy Tim Miller, who won the Trevon Diggs jersey the other day. I was giving away a white one. He wanted a blue one, so I gave him the blue one. So I still got the white Trevon Diggs jersey available today. I will be giving that away, so make sure you guys hit that star button. You feel me? Also, let's go through this real quick. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. The first thing you guys must do is you must hit that share button. So I need every single person right now to go in, and I need you guys to hit that share button. I need you guys to go hit that share button. No matter where you are in the world right now, I need you to go in and hit that share button. That's on Facebook. That's on YouTube. That's on Twitter. That's everywhere on the internet. Wherever you are, I need you to hit that share button. You feel me? Shout out to the one person that's watching on YouTube. Appreciate you, my boy, holding it down over there. Next, what's up with you, Max? Appreciate you, my boy Max, with the 100 stars, my boy. Appreciate you for starting it off, getting this party cracking. Appreciate you, sir. You a real goddamn Cowboy fan. Next thing we're gonna do is I need every single person. If you're on YouTube, I need you to hit super chat. The super chat is on. If you're on Facebook, I need you to hit that stars. I need you to hit those stars, just like my boy Max just did. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the comment box as I say your name. I need every single person that I say your name. I need you guys to hit that share button, and I need you guys to hit that star button. I'm about to actually turn this fan on real quick, too. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go, man. So I need every single person that I say your name. I need you guys to hit that share button, and I need you guys to hit that star button. You feel me? Hit that share button, and then I need you guys to hit that star button. And then, the top star giver on either platform. Shout out to my boy Tim Miller. Who won the Dallas Cowboys blue Trevon Diggs jersey. He actually won the white one, but he already had the white one, so he switched it and said he wanted the blue one. You guys know I do that for you guys. So shout out to the whoever sends the most stars today will be going home with a Trevon Diggs jersey. Don't trip. I got your size. I have every size all the way up to 10X. If you a 10X Cowboy, don't trip. I got your size, man. They make jerseys just for you, and I got one. So make sure you guys hit that star button on either platform. That's YouTube, that's Facebook, and Twitter, man, because I got some Twiggers. I got my Twiggers over there, man. If you my Twigger over on Twigger, man, on Twitter, hey, man, drop a star in the comment box right now, man. Drop a star in the comment box right now. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into what we jumping into, man. Let's go ahead and go through these comments real quick. I'm gonna say hi to you. You say hi back to me, and then we're gonna keep going. You feel me? So, yo, man, we got Gary, Ace, Aaron. What's up with you, OG? I see you, sir. Arnie Garcia.
Right there.
We got Pops.
What's up,
Let me give him a little glory hole one time. Now I'm gonna get this for Pops. You feel me? What's up with you, Pops? What's up with you, Arnie Garcia? What's up with your Max? What's up with your Juan? Juan, hit that star button. LaDennis Kelly, hit that star button. What's up with you? Max, what's up, Max? Derek, what's up, Derek? I appreciate you for sliding through. Philo, Phlo, Philo, what's up, my boy? Appreciate you. I think it's Paulo. Right? Because I think he spells it the same way the guy from the first round draft pick that just got drafted. I think it's spelled it the same way, Phlo. Paulo. That's Paulo, right? Come on now, Mr. Health Board Inspector. Come on now. What is that? Is that Phlo?
Where that is?
He on YouTube.
I think it's Flow now.
Oh, well, excuse me. The PH is silent.
Yeah, the PH makes the F sound.
The PH make the F sound. You know what I'm saying?
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Like Philadelphia.
Yeah, like what you say? Like,
yeah, see Flow with a P. I knew it.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, okay." He said the PH is actually a F sound. So why we just didn't put the F sound? Okay. He got that Kellen Moore spelling over there. Okay. Okay. He got that Kellen Moore spelling over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We playing the sixth ranked. We playing the 31st ranked run defense, but we're gonna pass the ball.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you, my boy. So hey, it's Flow with an F, but spelled with a PH. Appreciate you for tapping in on the YouTube, my boy. Bobby A, what's up, Bobby Armstrong? Appreciate you, my boy. Who else we got up here? We got Max. I already told Max he up in the building. Max is just hitting that comment box. I appreciate you, boy. Who else we got? We got some. We have a glory hole recipient in Mark Hayes. What's up with you?
I want me some glory hole.
Little glory hole for you, sir. Appreciate you. He said Philly. He said like Philly sucks. I like that. Who else we got up in here? Mark, you killing it this morning. Hey, Greg, what's up, Greg? So hey, if you have not already, I need you guys to go in and hit that share button. Go in and hit that share button. Listen, tomorrow, everything we've been doing up to now has just been make believe, have a good time, let's just do stuff because we love the Cowboys. But listen to me, you guys, at 11 a.m. tomorrow, it is about to get serious. Oh yeah.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Give me my goddamn foot.
Mm-hmm.
The payback's a motherfucker, ain't it?
The reason why I played that clip is, man, guess what come on tomorrow? The pads come on tomorrow. The pads come on tomorrow, y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all this right here, man. I'm going to tell you this right here. Man. It's about to get serious tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we got real football coming tomorrow, y'all. We got real football coming tomorrow. I'm going to tell y'all this right here. I didn't tell nobody, but I told my cousin, man, listen, man, it's 250 miles I'm driving to training camp, man. 250 miles, man. And I'm out here driving training camp, and man, and every question y'all asked me after day 3, I'm like, what was my answer after day 3? You asked me a question about training camp, what'd I tell you?
That wait till the pads came on.
Hey, Gary, you be me and I'll be the Cowboy Nation. Hey, West Coast, what you think about them defensive tackles?
You gotta wait till the pads come on, man. I don't know.
West Coast, what you think about Tyron Smith versus Micah Parsons? Because I heard Micah Parsons was beating his ass.
Yeah, he had a quick step, but we gotta wait to see till the pads come on.
Yeah. But listen to me though, West Coast. But what about I saw the wide receiver jump over the cornerback's head and scored a touchdown, and I want to know what you think about that.
Gotta wait till the pads come on.
Okay, my last one. I want to see the Cowboys run the goddamn ball, man. This is ridiculous, man. And I said, God dang. I didn't use the Lord in vain. I know this Sunday now. I want to see the Cowboys run the goddamn ball now. West Coast, is they out there running the ball, West Coast? I need to know, West Coast. Tell me, West Coast. Is they running the ball? Why they ain't running the ball, West Coast?
Well, they can't really run the ball, so they put some pads on.
Oh, so what you really saying, West Coast?
Well, no more once they actually practice and play in pads.
Okay, so what you saying is we gonna know more when they actually put pads on.
Yep.
Okay, man. Listen to me, man.
Like that. For real, though, because people be forgetting, man, like, all this stuff they be telling you about in training camp up to this point been cool, but football is a contact sport. And until guys are actually making contact with another guy, you don't know how good they are.
Factual. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you one thing I love about Jerry Jones is this. Jerry Jones has actually been preaching that. Like, this is one of the few years where I've actually heard Jerry Jones say some things that actually made sense. Jerry Jones is on a roll. I think he's probably cut down on the Jack, probably picked up the Henny. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that Jack could get that devil come out of it, but that Henny had a truth coming out. You feel me? That's why I got the Henny dog on here right now. Because he get a little Henny dog in him and he start doing. I'm stating facts. Yeah, I mean. I'll tell you this. Don't let Henny dog get a little Henny in him and ask him, do this dress make me fat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it do. But I like it like that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Jerry Jones has definitely been drinking on some Henny because over the last couple of days, he's been saying some real stuff. He said some weird stuff at the beginning, but they switched his cup, and now he's saying some real stuff, man. And Jerry Jones said two things that I like. One thing he said is, yeah, look, man, you guys going to have to wait till these pads actually get on. I actually got that. I stole that statement from Jerry Jones. That was a Jerry Jones statement where he said we will know more when the pads come on. And so listen to me. All these formulated opinions that you guys are having, all these formulated thoughts, this guy sucks, this guy's gonna get cut. The owner of your team is telling you, yo man, chill out, bro, chill out, let the pads get on, then we'll really know what the hell is going on, right? That's what they're saying. And I'm going to tell you this. Tomorrow is when that happens. I will be at training camp 11 a.m. Tomorrow is the most important practice of our 2022 season. Why? Because it is the first practice of actual hitting and football. You know what I'm saying? And I am extremely excited to see that, man. Extremely. Shout out to my boy Rodney Smith with the 100 band. Let me give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
And then shout out to OG Macy with the 500 stars. I'm going to give you a little how about them boys?
How about them Cowboys? Yeah.
Hey, man, if you want to how about them Cowboys, all you got to do is send 500 stars just like OG Macy did, and I got you. David, appreciate you with the share, too. Now, hey, that was the first thing he said. So, listen, let's talk about the second thing that Jerry Jones has said that has been some pretty factual things, something I appreciate and like a whole lot. Jerry Jones was asked about Tony Pollard's ideal usage in 2022, and Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said this. He says, I'd like to see him do anything that we're going to do with wide receiver Kevontae Turpin. I'd like to see him do all of that. We just need to get him in creative situations, but get the ball, get the touches. Let's break down this statement real quick. Because Jerry Jones spoke about Tony Pollard and he also spoke about Ezekiel Elliott. So let's talk about this first. Let's talk about this. This Tony Pollard. What are your thoughts when you hear Jerry Jones say something like this? What's the first thing that you want to point out or that you see when you hear something like this?
Well, my thoughts are about damn time because we've been talking about Tony Pollard having more of a role in the offense, but more so as a slot receiver than anything. Because, I always harp on historically return specialists transitioning into the league, either playing corner or playing wide receiver. And obviously, Tony Pollard playing on the offensive side of the ball, he needs to play receiver. As it stands, outside of Turpin, he's the one of the fastest guys on the team. He had the experience. Matter of fact, the man was the best return specialist in all of college football.
He's tied the NCAA record. We're talking about Tony Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard was the best return specialist in all of college football. And we really look at it, he only had 100 career carries in college after playing three seasons. So it's not like he was a pure running back even then. So moving him back into more of a natural position, utilizing his athleticism and ability to elude people in open space, that was common sense football. I just hate that it's been 3 years in the making for us to even finally have this conversation.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the first thing that I actually see when I see this is this. Last time I checked, Kevontae Tur I ain't known this dude for a long time, but last time I checked, that dude is not no damn running back.
Mm-mm. He himself is also a return specialist
Yeah, he is
and a
not
wide
no
receiver.
he's not no running back. He is not a running back by any means. He's 100 it's funny because I've seen 155, I've seen 157, I've seen 158. Listen, there is no difference between 155 and 158 when you play football. If you're boxing, maybe. But them 3 pounds don't mean nothing in football. All right? He's between 155 and 160. I even give him 160. He's not playing running back. So when my owner of my team says stuff like, I want to see a running back used in doing everything that a wide receiver is planning to do, it makes me believe that that wide receiver himself, that running back that he's probably talking about, is probably going to be doing what? More wide receiver stuff this year.
And he should.
And he should. And he
Because
absolutely should. Now, I'm going to tell you, the one thing I like that Jerry Jones ended it with is at the end of the day, get him touches. He has to get touches. And I'm going to tell you, I like what he said, too, because it solidifies, too, because we're actually going to talk about this, too, because Jerry Jones spoke about Ezekiel Elliott. So it's like, if, you know, and I love that he made a comment about Tony Pollard, too, because, and to be honest with you, he actually made the comment about Ezekiel Elliott first. We just touched on the Tony Pollard on this first, though. But he actually made the comment on Ezekiel Elliott, and the comment that he made on Ezekiel Elliott was this: he wants to see Ezekiel Elliott being the focal point of the running game in Dallas. So then that led people to ask, okay, then what does that mean for Tony Pollard? And that's where this comment came from. They were asking when Jerry Jones was speaking on this subject, he was actually being asked about Ezekiel Elliott and what his thoughts on it for Ezekiel Elliott in 2022 and how he wants Zeke to be used. And so he said that. And now he said this. He said, I'll go ahead and let you see it real quick. I'm gonna let you see it. Whoop. Here we go. All right, so this is what Emmitt Smith had to say about Jerry Jones' comment, because Emmitt Smith came out this morning and said the exact same thing that Jerry Jones said, because Jerry Jones said that he feels that Ezekiel Elliott should be our 1-2-3 down back. He is the 1-3 down back, and he should be the focal point of the Dallas Cowboys, right? Mm-hmm. So then Emmitt Smith, a day later, Emmitt Smith came out and kind of supported that statement. Emmitt Smith said this right here. He says, there's no doubt Ezekiel Elliott is our number one guy and should be a focal point of the entire offense. First off and foremost, he did not say the run game.
Wow. And you know what? I'm fine with that too. Because when you really think about it, just last season, we were undefeated when we had 100 rushing yards or more. And in the games when we did not reach 100 rushing yards, we were 1-5. So I know I know people gonna say, well, that's a small sample size. Historically, you know, if you go back and look at the win-loss records, where you throw the ball 40 times a game, it's like 31%. You have a 31% chance of winning a game when you throw the ball 40 times or more. That's with every quarterback in every situation since the inception of the NFL. So, you know, there's no people always try to argue with us about there being a correlation between rushing attempts and wins and stuff. They say it's more of a causation, or you know, you run the ball when you get the lead. But there is also no correlation between pass attempts and actually winning games. There's more of a correlation between losses and pass attempts. So I just need people to understand when people are talking about switching over to a more run-oriented offense, you know, that's not a bad thing at all. Even the teams that have success this year, Joe Mixon was the third leading rusher in all of football, had the third most rushing attempts in all of football, and he helped his team get to a Super Bowl. So you can't really sit here and say that these concepts are outdated or anything along those lines when they have shown to still be effective.
Yeah, and think about this, everybody believed Joe Burrows was a good quarterback, but I mean, come on, man, he only played. That was really his first full year playing in the NFL. So you don't think a running game helped him? I think it helped a lot. Hey, just looking in the comment box, My boy says he's 158 pounds, but you can't teach speed. That is actually a lie. We teach speed every day. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can teach speed because a lot of people are running incorrectly. They're either not running on the balls of their toes, so you can teach speed. Like, and you can teach size. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you this. The fastest men in the world are in the Olympics, not playing in the NFL. So, just Maurice Green tried out for several NFL teams. Now, he might be too old for a lot of y'all to even know who that is. But Maurice Green was the fastest man in the world. And guess what? He did not make a team. Tyree Washington, y'all don't probably remember him either. Tried out for the Chargers. Got smacked at a practice. I know Tyree Washington because he ran for my club team. But, yeah, he was the second fastest 400 runner in the world, 200 runner too. Could not make an NFL team to save his life. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Just because you have speed and I'm going to be honest with you, man, this is what you guys got to understand about speed. When is speed actually being used? When you're running into the end zone or when you're trying to run away from someone. How often is that really happening in the NFL? Be honest with you, I would rather have shuttle speed than 40 speed. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, a shuttle is more, your shuttle speed is way more important to me than your 40 time. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man, for the most part, you're not running 40 yards, bruh. The only time you're running 40 yards in football is if you're running away from someone or you're trying to chase someone. And either way, you're going to be running fast. Either way. Them situations don't happen. Your shuttle time is what's more. How fast are you in and out of space? You know what I'm saying? But, just to stay on topic, I love what Emmitt Smith said because this is an exact correlation what West Coast has been preaching for the longest. Let Ezekiel Elliott be the focal point and the best player on your team because guess what happens when that happens? I'm going to tell you guys what happens. When Ezekiel Elliott is viewed as the best person on your team, you guys know what happened? 2016 is what happened. 2016, Zeke was the best person on our team. We know that. And guess what happened? Dad got all the awards. This is what I tell you guys all the time. If Zeke is used and looked at as the best player on your team, the quarterback's going to get all the awards. And that's just how it is. You want to know why? Because this is a passing league. But when I say it is a passing league, I'm not saying that I have to be I got to be a part of that. This is also a society where they let kids get on social media at 12 and 13. Not my kids. Not mine. They don't got no Instagram, no Facebooks, none of that. You know what I'm saying? My 18-year-old just got it for Christmas in December. So just because everybody else is doing what everybody else, that doesn't mean it's going to work for me. But I love what Emmitt Smith says because guess what? This is what makes us successful. Ezekiel Elliott is our number one guy and should be the focal point of the entire offense. Let me get that little dun. He should be the focal point of the entire offense. This is Emmitt Smith. At the end of the day, I love Tony Pollard, but Zeke is our 1, 2, 3 guy. The question becomes, how long can any man last in this league? Stephen Jones said it best. They don't make them like they used to. I mean, I'm old school throwback. He says, I'm old school throwback. It is what it is. First, second, and third down backs all day. As AP would say, all day. That was us. Nowadays, it's running back by committee. And that's only by design. It's not saying that he can't handle it. You've got to put it in his hands to give him a chance to prove that he can. Now, what Emmitt Smith is saying in that last statement is this. Running back by committee, that needs to be by design. That's not the design for Dallas Cowboys. Shout out to Melo with the 145 stars. Hey, I need to put my run the damn ball hat on. You know what I'm saying? That is if it's by design. But guess what? That's not the design of the Dallas Cowboys because we have a 1, 2, 3 back. But he has to be used and has to have the opportunities, man. Henny, what's your thoughts, man?
I mean, it's a disservice to Ezekiel Elliott to not get 300 touches when you have guys out here like I believe I looked it up. Derrick Henry only played like 9 games, and he was only like 10. There only like a 10 carry difference between what he got and Ezekiel Elliott got for the entire season. So you can't expect Ezekiel Elliott to be a premier back and not give him premier back touches when he still is effective. When he get the touches. So I looked up the numbers. Zeke had 3 years where he had 300 carries or more, and in those years he's averaging 1,474 yards. So you can't say that Zeke has diminished. You can't say that Zeke can't do it when you're not giving him the ball. And I understand last year he was, hampered by a PCL injury, but we expect him to be completely healthy this year. We need to get him at least 300 touches to start.
Yeah. So I mean, and then let me look at. and then the one thing I like is Emmitt Smith is actually also acknowledging the fact that he hasn't had the opportunities, man. Like Kellen Moore has to give the opportunities, and I'm gonna tell you, this is the second second former or current player, because you had Amari Cooper say the same thing, but he wasn't even talking about CeeDee Lamb. He wasn't even talking about Ezekiel Elliott. Who was he talking about? He was talking about CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying the same. But they're saying the same thing. Like, think about this. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup said this exact same statement, but they were talking about in reference to Kellen Moore and CeeDee Lamb. Can CeeDee Lamb be the guy? Hell yeah, he can be the guy. He's already shown that he can be the guy. But that's not the question. The question is, can they get him the ball? Will the offense actually throw him the ball? Will they put this offense around him? This is the exact same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Kellen Moore is a superstar killer, bro. That's just what he is. He's a superstar killer. He has an innate way of turning stars off. Like I'm telling you, man, you see, and I'm going to tell you this right here. You can say whatever you want to say about Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, but we never looked at our stars as diminishing under those guys. Under Kellen Moore, you're looking at your stars as, do Zeke still got it? Does Dak still got it? I mean, do they still got it? Yeah, they still got it. But appreciate you, D'Angelo. Let me give you a little glory hole. But, man, you got to give them the damn freaking football, man. And then I like what Emmitt Smith said, too, is he acknowledged that, look, man, they got running backs, but Zeke ain't like all these other dudes, man. Think about this. As much running as Zeke has done, he still has never had a major injury. He had a PCL last year and still played through it, still got 1,000 yards, and still had double-digit touchdowns. Y'all be talking about Zeke like he had 4 touchdowns or something last year. That boy still had 10 touchdowns. There wasn't a lot of people in the NFL altogether that had 10-plus touchdowns.
And that's just
at any position. At any position, there wasn't a lot of players that had 10-plus touchdowns last year.
Matter of fact, Zeke had 12. You count in his receptions?
Yeah, he had 12 total touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. So my guy put in work.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Chris Higgin. Hey, let me see what y'all. He says, Tim. He says, keep preaching them facts. Appreciate. I got a little facts for you right now. I'm stating facts. Appreciate you, my boy. He says we need a better offensive line. Listen to me, man. The offensive line is going to be the offensive line. There's some stuff. Listen to me. Your offensive line is what it is. I don't even want to talk about the offensive line no more. You want to know why? Because there's things that you can work around. If you don't have if you don't have no butter in the kitchen, what are you going to do, man? You're going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We can figure it out around the offensive line. You want to know why? Because the freaking the freaking Cincinnati Bengals did. They had the 29th ranked offensive line last year. They gave up 31st. They were ranked 31st, y'all.
In pass protection, yeah.
And think about this. That is a team that passes the ball. They gave up 7 sacks in the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow's got dropped 7 times in the Super Bowl. Now, one would think, why the hell did they keep on throwing the ball? I don't know. I ain't going to lie. If I was a Cincinnati Bengal fan, I'd be pretty pissed about that. Why in the Super Bowl did you continue to throw and it was clear that they couldn't block? You know what I'm saying? They gave up 7 sacks in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, and then think about this. I think over in that series of the Cincinnati Bengals, because they gave up 5 in the game before. I think it was 13 or something. It was some god-awful number they gave up in sacks in 2 games. The Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. So it's man, you can compensate. But I'm going to tell you what the Cincinnati Bengals didn't do. They didn't run the freaking football, man. They didn't run the freaking football. When they got to the playoffs, Cincinnati Bengals, you know what they did? They put it on Joe Burrow's arm to win them some games. And he almost put him out the playoffs, to be honest with you, because he did not play good in that first playoff game. But that's what these teams do. They use the run game to get where they get to go, and then when they get to where they get to go, they put it on the quarterback. Why? Because that's what sells tickets. But guess what Emmitt Smith said? Guess what the GOAT just said? The GOAT said that the focal point of the entire offense should be who?
Zeke.
Bangs across the goal line. Touchdown. Zeke Elliott walked the dog. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You feel me?
For the touchdown. No flags. Cowboys lead.
That's who, man. That's who, man. Listen to me. What season are we trying to really get back to? When you think about that ambiotic season, what season? I just made that word up too. What season are you guys thinking about? We think about what? 2016.
Hold on. Hey, let me say something to this guy in the comments real quick. He said, this is for Mello Turner. It's hard to run the ball with a horrible offensive line.
Speak on
Let
it.
me break this down real quick.
Speak on him, big dog.
The offensive line was bad in pass protection. Run blocking and pass blocking are two entirely different things.
Hey, send me that picture. Send me that picture, and I'll put. If you got a picture that shows that, I'll put it up.
Yeah, I'll go see if I can find it.
But just keep cooking though. Keep cooking because you cooking.
But real quick, we were 23rd in pass protection. We
were so what you're saying is when it was time for the Cowboys to block for the pass, we were the 26th best pass team in the football. 23rd. Okay. So that means we were 23rd against the pass. I mean, when we were trying to pass. That means we probably shouldn't have been passing so much. What were we when we ran?
We were like the 5th one. I'm going to pull it up just so I can be giving straight fag.
I think it was 6 because 6 got stuck in my head. I think it was 6 though.
Let's see, because I know we were.
I think our win rate was 6.
Team pass block. Here, team win run. Yeah, we were 6th. We won 73% of the time, and you really could say we were actually tied for 4th, 5th, and 6th.
So who watched
Green Bay, Baltimore, and Dallas all ended with 73% win percentage.
Shout out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good because but when you run the ball 73% of the time, you should definitely do it more often.
Yeah, hey, and I'm gonna tell you, shout out to my OG Tim Miller who just dropped 1,000 stars up in the comment box.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
And shout out to my OG because he is actually coming to my event on September 17th. Make sure you guys put it in the comment box. September 17th, West Coast Cowboys going to be in the building, Arlington, Texas. We have the biggest Dallas Cowboy day party. It is going to be absolutely lit. We're going to do my day party from 2 o'clock to 7. Then when I leave there, we're going to go watch the Canelo fight. And then after I leave there, we're going to go watch, we're going to go to the Star Status big old party. So we're partying that whole Saturday night, and it's getting started with your boy West Coast's day party. You feel me? So salute to him. Salute to him for hitting that star button too, and appreciate you for coming out. But yeah, man, I think, Emmett, listen to me. Unless you guys ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to believe me, right? But you guys cannot overlook Emmitt Smith, bro. If Emmitt Smith is telling you guys that Tony Pollard, bro, he's not a 1-2-3 back. And guess what? That does not. And if you guys all notice that they're saying he's not a 1-2-3 back, but they still want him to have the ball in his hand. That is what West Coast has been saying, man. Like, I feel like some of you guys, have you ever seen that episode of The Simpsons? And when they're talking to the dog, and then the dog is like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like sometimes when I talk about Tony Pollard, all you guys hear is Tony Pollard sucks, Tony Pollard sucks, Tony Pollard sucks. He ain't no running back. He ain't no running back. He ain't no running back. He shouldn't even be in the league. He shouldn't even be in the league. He shouldn't even be in the league. No, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Tony Pollard, he's an all right pastry chef. He all right pastry chef. But he a fool when he cooked that pasta. So why don't you just let him cook pasta? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tony Pollard he's cool as a running back. He's cool. But he a fool in space, man. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you think about right now the play that makes you love Tony Pollard right now, I want everybody right now to think about the play that you just think about Tony Pollard. What's that play that you just think about Tony Pollard? Like, just what's that play? What's that play? Is it the Saints game? Is it the 49er game? Which play just gets you all riled up about Tony Pollard? Okay, I'm going to tell you. On both 49er games, he was running against a wide 9 out of a pass formation set. And on the Saints game, he was running on the edge. Bruh, what is that? That is getting to the open field. That's space, man. That's space. That's what the kid does, man. Tony Pollard should be on kickoff returns. He should be a slot returner, and I'm gonna tell a slot back. And I'm gonna tell you this: what we should be doing. We should be trying to do the exact same thing. Listen, oh my God! I gotta put my headphones down. I just had a conniption.
What's up?
Here it comes. $1 million article.
Talk to
$1 million article. Hold on. No.
It's cool, man.
Oh my God! I just came up with something, bro.
Life is good.
Oh my God! I just came up with something, bro. Oh my God! I just came up with something, Henny. I'm gonna get this to you, man. But I want you to promise you ain't gonna tell nobody though, okay?
I ain't gonna tell a soul, man.
You gonna promise me you ain't gonna tell nobody?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right, I just want you to write an article about it. Don't tell nobody. Just drop the article, okay? You know how everybody's been saying that Tony Pollard should be the new Deebo Samuel?
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't be Deebo. You know who he should be?
Talk to me.
They need to use him like Cooper Kupp.
Mm.
Because Cooper Kupp is the most motioned receiver in all of football. There is not a time where Cooper Kupp does the same route in the same position twice. He's never on the same side of the field. And there's rarely a time where Cooper Kupp's on the same side of the field as twice. Even if he's going to go back, they'll motion him over there, and then they'll come back over here. Cooper Kupp got more yards last year on linebackers and safeties than he did cornerbacks. You want to know why? Because Sean McVay moves him around ridiculously. Like every play, Cooper Kupp moves. Almost every play. And you know what they're doing with Cooper Kupp? They're purposely trying to get him on a linebacker. They're purposely trying to get him on a weak link. They're purposely trying to get him on a mismatch. Purposely. And then guess what? Cooper Kupp is already better than most corners in the NFL. So imagine what he does to linebackers, bruh.
Ate him up.
And then think about this. When you have a legitimate target on the outside like Odell, like it was too much. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, I want to see the Cowboys be more aggressive of getting him on linebackers. Because, bro, listen to me. Linebackers can't stay with Tony Pollard. They can't, bro. I'm going to tell you this right here. If you put Micah Parsons in coverage on Tony Pollard, he's going to cook his ass. Micah Parsons is not going to look like Micah Parsons. And if you don't believe me, go look at week 1 when he was trying to stick Gronk. That's why I bang so hard when people say dumb stuff like, oh, linebackers can't. He's a linebacker and he can't cover. I'm like, bro, I don't know any linebackers that can cover.
Right, because linebackers ain't really running with guys.
Bro, linebackers who can cover play safety. What are you talking about?
Yeah, most of what people talk about what they expect from a linebacker in coverage. Like, man, let's drop coverage. That's zone. They ain't running.
Yeah, like, bro, if you got a linebacker dropping back in coverage, bro, that means he's dropping back He's 16 yards from the damn ball. If you're think about this, you guys, this is just, and I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Listen, if your linebackers is dropping back in coverage, what is the job of a safety then? That'd be this conversation I'd be having when people be like, oh yeah, they can't. Yeah, linebackers can't cover. They can't cover. Well, what is the job of a linebacker then? I mean, what is the job of a safety then? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, me personally, my job as an offensive coordinator is to get Tony Pollard on their weakest link, period. Whoever I've identified that can't handle him, that's who's getting him. And that's what football should be about. Bro, football should not be about, oh, I want my best receiver on your best corner and we going to see who wins. Nah, bruh. That's not what we're trying to do here. I'm trying to get my best wide receiver on your worst corner. Why? Because I want to score. You know what I'm saying? That's what football is about. It's about mismatches. And in 2022, since everybody's primarily good, you really can't just go out there and just straight be like, okay, we got a mismatch. No, you got to create it. You got to find it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find it. That's why you move. So, yeah. I don't with Jerry Jones flat out saying, appreciate you, Marvy, with the 200 stars. Let me give you a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
Listen, with Jerry Jones flat out saying that he wants to see Tony Pollard used as a wide receiver, y'all stop it. For all y'all folks who didn't believe a couple years ago, it's okay. You just admit that you was on the wrong side of history and we was right the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gotten to the point of desperation. We need you guys on this side of the field. We need you guys on this side of the field. Because I'm going to tell you this right here. The last thing that Jerry Jones said about Tony Pollard is at the end of the day, we just need him to be in creative situations, but get him the ball, get the touches. Him playing backup running back is not creative at all. There is nothing creative about that.
When you think about him being a backup of any kind, that would mean that he's not on the field hardly at all.
At all. Because you got to think like this. When is a backup anything playing? When a guy is tired or hurt? Well, how often are these guys tired or hurt?
Not often.
Like, not often. You get 3 TV timeouts that y'all don't even know about, but you got to go to games and experience that. You guys know there's more than 3 timeouts, right? You just don't feel it because you're watching the game at home. But there's 3 times, you know what I'm saying? So it's like these guys aren't really getting tired. They're not getting flushed like that. So it's like how much, that's why, now that was my biggest thing with Tony Pollard too. I'm like, bro, don't y'all want to see him play? Like if I was Tony Pollard's homeboy, if you're Tony Pollard's homeboy and you're sitting in this room right now chopping it up with Tony Pollard, I promise you're not saying, hey, bro, you want to play the running back this year? Do you, I mean, I'm just like, if you were Tony Pollard and you're looking at this, you don't want to, why would you want to come into the season as a running back again?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
You know what? Especially when you think about it like this, and you're trying to get paid, your best bet is to be a wide receiver.
Yep, because average wide receivers get $10 million. Mm-hmm. I only know a handful of running backs that's making $10 million right now.
Right.
I know average running backs. Wide receivers. I know average wide receivers that's making $10, $15 million. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, you have to be, only Zeke is making 14. So, and think about what they feel about Zeke. So if you're Tony Pollard, man, there's no way they can view you like Zeke, any team. There's no way because they haven't even seen you as much as Zeke. And I'm going to be honest with you, for the most common fan, Tony Pollard to the outside fan isn't a big name. So it's not like he has like this name that's going to just ring bells. So if you're Tony Pollard, bro, you want to be on the field, man.
All right, let's put it in perspective a little bit more. Cedric Wilson had 1 breakout year with us, and that got him a 3-year, $22 million deal.
As a wide receiver. Now, what is Melvin Gordon making these days?
Is he even on a team?
Yeah, he is. He on the Denver Broncos, I'm not mistaken. Wait, he might not be. He might not. You might be right. But I'm just saying, remember Melvin Gordon was a dude that was literally about to hold out. Mm-hmm. He had to go to Denver on a little cheap-ass contract, and he is in the league, but I just don't know who he's playing for.
He's still with Denver.
He's still with Denver?
Yeah. It looks like he signed $1 million, a 1-year deal for $2.5 million.
And think about this. This is a guy that was trying to hold out with the was it Chargers?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I say, man, if you are Tony Pollard, bro, there's no way I want to get paid as a running back. Getting paid as a running back, you're going to make about $2 million. Not even that, because he's not Tony Pollard hasn't put up what Melvin Gordon's put out. He didn't have that many rushing attempts. Do I believe he's better? Yeah, I believe Tony Pollard's better than Melvin Gordon. But can you prove it? You know what I'm saying? When a team, because you got to remember, when it's time to pay you, a team is going to do everything they can to not pay you, and you got to readjust that by what? Giving them reasons to pay you.
Hey, Melvin Gordon was 11 rushing yards this year. He still only got a $2 million deal.
He had how many?
He was 11 in rushing yards, had 918 rushing yards, and 8 rushing touchdowns.
Wait, so timeout. So he had what?
918
Melvin
rushing
Gordon.
yards.
Melvin Gordon. He had 900 rushing yards
918 rushing yards and 8 rushing touchdowns.
and 8 rushing touchdowns, and he makes $2 million a year.
Yep.
Tony, there's no way in hell Tony Pollard, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Tony Pollard's not gonna get 900 yards rushing with the Dallas Cowboys
He can't.
because
Like
we don't give the ball. Like he would have to break like a 50-yard run at least twice a game. Because neither Zeke or Tony Pollard get the ball that much. That's why I say it's impossible for the Dallas Cowboys to do this running back by committee because you don't run the ball enough. You can't split 13 carries.
They did though, because in the playoff games, Zeke got 12 carries and Tony Pollard had 4. So they ran the ball a total of 16 times, not counting the Prescott run.
Shee. Cowboys, we ain't started. You need one back. You need to allow him to be your back, and you need to do exactly what Jerry Jones just said. This smart thing he just said. We need to get him in creative situations. Get him in front of the linebackers. Get him in front of the D tackles. More importantly, get him the touches. Just think about this: Tony Pollard only had 4 total touches in the damn 49er game. He only got 4 touches.
Mm-hmm.
Like and I'm gonna tell you this right here. There should be an abundance amount of touches because you have Amari Cooper's touches gone. You have Cedric Wilson's touches gone. Blake Jarwin wasn't accompanying for a lot, but still you have those touches gone. So
Michael Gallup for the first part of the
Michael
season.
Gallup for at least the first 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys should have some elevated touches. And I'm going to tell you this right here, especially till Michael Gallup get back, there's no one that should be saying they want to see Tony Pollard as a running back. Why? Because you need him as a receiver.
Because outside of Tony Pollard, you have James Washington, who has never had 1,000 yards in the league, who has really underperformed since he's been in the league. You have Jalen Tolbert, who's a third round pick from a small school. TJ Baxter, who was an undrafted receiver.
Who was on our team last year, too. I know a lot of you guys just heard about him this year, but he was a Cowboy last year. Did not play a down last year.
Simi Fehoko, who probably ain't going to make the team.
And that's sad, too, because he's a draft pick, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. If Simi don't make this team, you will have released 2 people from last year's draft class already because you waived the fullback, which lets me know that there will not be any. I mean, they don't use a fullback anyway. You know what I'm saying? When they even got Keith Smith, you guys know Keith Smith was not a fullback in college. Keith Smith was actually a linebacker that they transformed into a fullback. That's actually what I prefer to. I prefer my fullbacks to hit versus block. Like if I was a team, I would go get a linebacker that was pretty sturdy and ran well, and I would turn him into a fullback. And I would tell him we're not blocking, we're hitting. Because I want my fullback to explode people. I don't want them to block people. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even then, like, you know, the Cowboys, you know, they didn't draft, you know, when they drafted that fullback last year, I was like, that's special. And they drafted him, brought him in the league, and then they released him before camp even started. So that let me know they had no plans on using him. Why they drafted him, I don't know. Maybe it was just to appease the crowd. Like, you should have just drafted a running back if you're going to do that, because that's basically what they used him for. So now that Jerry Jones is speaking on Tony Pollard being used as a wide receiver, you know, that's part of the reason why I was saying the Cowboys need to do what? Look into getting a backup running back. And he needs to be a halfway decent backup running back too, because he needs to be able to do everything I don't know why I got Dak on my mind. He needs to be able to do everything that Zeke does. And 2 things that Zeke does very, very well is what? 1, pass pro. And I'm going to be honest with you. We passed so much last year that it's hard for me to believe that we're not going to throw the ball at least 35 times a game.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? If we got those pass attempts down to maybe like 33, I'd be happy.
I would be happy too, because I know he wants to throw the ball. I'm gonna tell you this: if we throw the ball under 29 times, I guarantee we won.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you we won. Some of Dak's best games: 26 attempts, 25 attempts, 22 attempts.
Mm-hmm. And he's still going out there throwing 3 touchdowns.
I bet you. If you give me a stat line where Dak threw the ball 27 times, I bet I'll be like, yeah, we probably won that game too, huh?
The Carolina game.
How many attempts he have in that game?
Let's take a look. I know it was under like 24. I think it was like 21. Let me see.
What's up with you, DeLuca? Just keep hanging around, cuz STS. Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, you guys, don't forget, September 17th. I need you guys to put it in the comment box. September 17th. I need you guys to put it in the comment box. September 17th. Put it in the comment box right now. Put it in the comment box right now. If you're going to be in, who's going to be in Dallas September 17th?
Yo, I'm looking at it right now. He went 14 of 22, 188 yards, 4 touchdowns.
There you go. There you go.
And then we ran the ball 34 times. Zeke had 143. Pollard had 67. Prescott had 35.
Hey, real quick, put it September 17th. September 17th. The tickets are $35, but if you support West Coast in any way, I'll give you a promo code, get you $10 off, bring the tickets down to $25. You feel me? We're going to have live music. We're going to have autograph signing. I got a current Dallas Cowboy player coming out. I have not announced the name of the player, but I already know who it is. Don't trip. But I got a current Dallas Cowboy player coming out. He will be, appreciate you, my boy, with the super chat, too. I got a live Dallas Cowboy player that's going to come out. I got Calio's Tacos that's going to be providing the food, man, so y'all can come get you some food. We're going to have an open bar, so if you get your drink on, and we're going to be on the penthouse suite, so you can get your smoke on, too. You feel me?
Smoke weed every day.
Because y'all know I don't drink. We're going to have open bar, man. West Coast build. I'm going to be in the building missing. Listen, this is not going to be old boring standing around and nobody have a good time. This is going to be a 100% good time. This is not stand around and talk about how the Dallas Cowboys is going to beat such and such and how they're going to. No, that's not what we're doing here. This is a party, a Party. Okay, we are coming to have a good time. You need to come good, smelling good. Yeah, talking about. And then after we leave there, we're gonna go to Texas Station. We're gonna watch the Canelo fight, and then we leave there. We're gonna go to the Star Status event, and they have a party that's going on at 2 a.m. in the morning. Then after that, we're gonna go home. We're gonna sleep for like 6 hours, and then we're gonna get up and go beat the damn Cincinnati Bengals, and everybody gonna get their ass on the airplane and take their narrow ass home. That's how the weekend gonna go. You feel me? I got you covered either way. If you need a hotel room, I got the plug on that, man. I'm gonna listen. Look at this real quick. You see these people at the bottom down there? See where it says the Black Royalties, plugs and connections. We have plugs on hotels, event halls, rental cars. How do you guys think I'm able to do all this stuff? How do you guys think I'm able to do all this stuff? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I appreciate the stars. We got the $2,800. We got the $28 on the stars, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. How do you guys think I'm able to do all this stuff? Because of Black Royalties, man, and the hookups and things like that. So, we got all that covered. Make sure you guys come out September 17th, man, in downtown Dallas, man. It's gonna be absolutely lit, bruh. It's gonna be absolutely lit. We're gonna have live music. With Cowboy vendors selling jerseys, selling vendor stuff, all types of stuff, and we're gonna have a live player in the building so you can get your autograph on. Hey, man. There's a lot of content creators out there that does great content. I just want you to know, West Coast, I'm all about taking that content and actually putting it in person. You guys see us in 2D. I want to see you in 3D, baby. You feel me? We're going to see your favorite content creator in 3D. You feel me? So make sure you guys come out. Also, I got Boss Cowboy that's going to be in the building. Henny going to be in the building. He like, damn, I didn't know if I was going to be in the building, but now I'm in the building. Yeah, now you in the building. Henny going to be in the building. I got Jay Tuck that's going to be in the building. Boss Cowboy Sports is going to be in the building. You know, all them dudes is going to be in the building. I'm working on my boy Law Nation. I'll try to see if I can get Law Nation. He'll probably, Law Nation, he'll come through if he ain't got nothing planned for that day. He always show love too. But either way, man, this is going to be your favorite content creators meet and greet, man. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time, man. Y'all just got to come, have a good time. We're going to have music, party, and just party it up, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is something that I want to do every Saturday before the home games. It's going to be called Club Cowboy. Club Cowboy every Saturday before the home game. And this is in Arlington. This is not in California. This is in Arlington, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Tickets are $35, but for this one, if you use my promo code West Coast, you get $10 off your ticket. You know what I'm saying? Sharon says she will be available on the 17th. Let's get it. Patrick Smith, what's up with you? Hey man, I can only let 125 people in the building, and my club DCBU, she just told me that she is bringing 75. Well, she says she's bringing 60 women and 20 cowboy men to this event. So she's bringing 60 cowboy ladies and 20 cowboy men. I don't know why she told me to tell it like that, but that's why I'm just telling you. She got a lot of women in her club. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the women Cowboy fans that be getting on airplanes and don't need no man that just be repping. You feel me? If you a single Cowboy fan out there, woman out there that don't need no man to get on no airplane and say, let me get a hell yeah in the comment box. You feel me? You feel me? Ellers, what's up with but that's what we doing, man, on September 17th. September 17th, come through. And all my uncles, I was saying, hey, all my uncles, this is one of them events you wants to look nice. You know what I'm saying? Come in, don't wear your Stacey Adams, you know what I'm saying? Don't wear those, but definitely wear your the sandals. This is one of them Stacey Adams sandals events. You know what I'm saying? To bring out the linens. Richard says, I'm trying to make it to one of these events at some point. Well, make it to this one, my boy. Make it to this one. Dana, what's up with you, Dana? Patrick, what's up with you? Alfred Morris is a preacher now. That's my boy. He's a preacher. He loved Jesus and he doing his thing. Hey, next day, the next time I will be at camp is tomorrow. Next time I'll be at camp is tomorrow. There was no training camp today because they put on pads tomorrow. There was no training camp today. I know the Cowboys did a horrible job of letting you guys know that. Why? Because I had 12 people inbox me asking me, West Coast, what is going on? I even had 4 people send me pictures like, bro, where's camp? And one of those people drove all the way from San Diego, which I'm going to tell you guys is not next door to to Oxnard. It's actually 2 hours from my house, and I live 2 hours from camp. So this lady drove 4 hours, bruh. And about to turn around and drive 4 hours home. You feel me, Cowboys? Y'all did a horrible job of letting people know that y'all didn't have practice today. You know what I'm saying? But, I will be at camp tomorrow. I will be at camp tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the first day of pads. And I will be giving away a special autograph card for tomorrow, too. So make sure you guys tune in. Hey, Henny, man, let them know where they can find you at, my boy.
Hey, man, it's Henny the Moore on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you don't know how to spell it, you can Google it. But, just tap in with me. We're making more Cowboy content. I'm working on my series right now, Managing Expectations. We're doing Tyler Smith. We're finna do one on Cavante Turbin next, so just tune in.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Instead of doing Turbin, you got to do TJ Vasher, bro. Or you got to do TJ Vasher, or honestly, I'm gonna tell you, you probably want to just do the whole wide receiving core, bro. Just do the whole receiving. You know what I'm saying? Just do a managing expectation, the core, because you need to talk about Noah Brown. Because bro, Noah Brown is slotted as your third receiver right now.
Listen to me.
Like that, and the reason why I don't talk about Noah Brown because most of y'all don't even know who he is, but Noah Brown's gonna play a lot of football for us this year.
Noah Brown has never caught a touchdown in the NFL.
I know he ain't, but I'm just telling you.
Like, man, and that's why I really, really, really hope they bring somebody else in at this point.
Marvin, appreciate you for the 1,200 stars sneaking in at the end like ain't nobody gonna see you. Come on, OG, you know I seen that 1,200 stars. You're gonna knock it off.
Heck, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
Hey, OG, you 1,500 stars away from getting your run the damn ball hat or stop the damn run hat. Whichever hat you want is which one we gonna get. Hey, on YouTube. I just put the link in the comment box for my event. Use code West Coast. Use code West Coast to get $10 off the event. And like I said, it will be a player meet and greet. I have one of my good friends that's going to stop by. And he's going to sign some autographs for a little bit. And he's going to get on out of there because they got to be at the hotel by 7 o'clock. So he'll be there a little bit early. He'll be there by like 5-ish. You know what I'm saying? But, it's going to be going down, man, from 2 o'clock to 7 p.m. to the West Coast Cowboys fan day party, man. It's going to be from 2 to 7. We have an open bar, drinks, everything. It's going to be live, man. So make sure you guys tune in. And I just dropped the link on YouTube and then on Facebook. It's in the comment box also. Appreciate you, my boy Marvin Price, for dropping that that 1,200 stars right there too. Hey, if you're a supporter of West Coast content, don't forget you get discounts on everything I do. That includes jerseys. We got the jerseys on deck. Starting tomorrow. Starting today. If you are a paid supporter, that means you pay the $4.99. You will be getting $10 off your first jersey. So make sure you guys inbox me. Jerseys are $80, but with the $10 discount, it's only $70, man. So basically, I'm gonna pay for your shipping for you. You know I got you. Trill. You know what I'm saying? Still got my autograph 85 jersey. I heard that. I mean, Noah Brown is pretty good. Noah Brown is, I ain't gonna say pretty good, but I will say we would like to see him. Because he hasn't done anything outside of college to say he's a pretty good player. But he's still in the NFL, so that lets you know that he is talented. You know what I'm saying? But I like to reserve those types of things until I actually see them actually doing things. You know what I mean? Just so we can be fair to the people who are doing things. Because I feel like a lot of times we heap the expectations on folks who haven't showed us stuff, and then people who have showed, they just kind of get walked around. You know what I'm saying? DeLuca, I just put the link in. Hey, man, y'all want to do it real quick? Let's do it before we get out of here. Let's do a stupid questions only, man. Y'all want to do it? You down for it, man? Dumb questions only?
I'm always down.
No, God, please, no.
All right, so yo, man, this is dumb questions only. This episode of Dumb Questions Only is sponsored by Sneaker King, man. Sneaker King putting out some of the best shoes in the world, man. If you need some of the best Jordans, Off-Whites, Jordans, I said that already, Adidas, Yeezys, whatever you need, Sneaker King 978 got you. Also sponsored by Source Cannabis, man. It's putting out some of the best cannabis in the world, man. If you want some of the best cannabis in the world, make sure you inbox your boy West Coast, man. I don't know if there's snitches on here, so I ain't going to show y'all the cannabis, but we got some of the best cannabis in the world, man. All you got to do is inbox your boy West Coast, and I'll get you taken care of, man. We ship everywhere in the world. I'm not going to repeat that because I already said it once, but we do ship everywhere in the world. This episode is also sponsored by CEV, man. Shout out to my boy Jalen Smith for sponsoring the page. Appreciate you, my boy. And it's also sponsored by Holyfield Can Help You. Hey, man, listen to me. I want you guys to Google an eagle's beak. It's a big-ass, ugly beak, right? Google eagle's beak. If your credit looks as bad as an Eagles girl's nose, I need you to inbox my uncle, Mr. Holyfield Can Help Your Credit, and he will turn your credit into the Dallas Cowboys 90s team. We was unstoppable in the 90s. Yeah, he going to have your credit looking like them 90s Cowboys right now. Right now, y'all credit looking like the Eagles offense. You feel me? It's not good. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? So, we got all the sponsors. I need a dumb question, man. Give me a dumb question. I need a dumb questions only. Dumb questions only. He says, there's a stupid question. Are you going to train? No, that don't count because I already told you that's not a question. I already told you that don't count. We got dumb questions only. John, he says pushing for the Asher in Houston to make some plays this year. He's been making plays he's definitely been making plays at training camp. Deluge says be happy with 6 sacks from Fowler. That's a rotation. Look good. He says salute Young King. One thing I got to say is how about them Cowboys? Let's get it. Quinn is a better player. Okay, so we have no dumb questions, just dumb statements. Okay. Didn't they try train Noah Brown under Dez early in his career? No, because I do not believe Noah Brown was on the team when Dez was here. Dez left in 2017. Noah Brown, 18, 19, 20, 21. I don't think Noah Brown was here. I don't think Dez was here when Noah was here.
Let's see.
Because I don't think he was here in 17. You know what I'm saying? Who's better than Dak? Who's better, Dak or Jalen Hurts? Dak is. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Ask Jalen Hurts. My boy says, will the Cowboys trade Dak if he doesn't get to the Super Bowl or the playoffs of the Super Bowl? No, you can't.
That man has a no trade clause.
Yeah, you can't. Dak's. Listen to me, y'all. You know how y'all was all mad because Dak's agent was really, really smart? Well, there it goes. 2 people who did their contracts right, Dak and Zeke. Do you think we make the Super Bowl? Hell yes. Dak MVP, I'm letting everybody know today. Okay, where's my other 4-year badge at? I don't know. Did you stop hitting that star button at some point? Hey, Martin Price, I appreciate you with the 574 stars. Let me give you some.
How about them Cowboys?
Hey, you guys, don't forget Top Star Giver. Top Star Giver. This is my last one. Top Star Giver's going home with a Trevon Diggs white jersey. Trevon Diggs white jersey. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys for hitting that star button. Top Star Givers going out with it. Hey, also, everybody that sends over 2,500 stars is going home with their own Run the Damn Ball hat, or I got the new Stop the Damn Ball. It's just a matter if you're a defensive guy or if you're an offensive guy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a defensive guy, you got to let me know if you're a defensive type of guy or an offensive type of guy, and we'll get you a hat out to you. Make sure you guys hit that share button, star button. Christian Selm says, I think, go ahead and take the next one. Go ahead and take the next dumb question or comment. Go ahead. We got one from Chris. Not saying you're dumb, but we're just saying these are dumb questions or comments.
Let's see. He was on YouTube or something?
Yeah, he said.
Here you go. I think if Fowler can get 6 and Sam can get 7, we will be fine. I think we need D-Law to get more sacks, if any. I don't know. That's a dumb question.
Well,
more like a statement.
That's more of a statement. Y'all ain't doing questions or statements, but this is the thing about D-Law, man. D-Law ain't never been no 13, 14 sack dude. Never. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think you guys need to focus more on stopping the run than sacks. Because we don't play a plethora of good quarterbacks this year. We play a plethora of good running backs this year. So as long as D-Law can help me stop the run, I don't really care how many sacks he gets. Be honest with you, with Micah Parsons, I don't really care how many sacks D-Law gets, to be honest with you. Like, I need D-Law to stop the run. If he can get to listen, D-Law's job is to sack the quarterback on his way to stopping the run. And I'm going to tell you who said that, D-Law. I asked D-Law in an interview one time, I said, D-Law, what's more important to you, stopping the quarterback or stopping the run? You know what he said? He said, my job is to sack the quarterback on my way to stopping the run.
That's true.
That's his job. My job is to stop the run, is to sack the quarterback on my way to stop the run. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Cowboys have instructed him to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have a guy getting 20, possibly 20 sacks. I don't need if D-Law can give me 5 sacks, praise God. I'm not tripping. But if D-Law gets you 10 sacks, Michael Parsons gets you 20, like, bruh, like, I don't think there's gonna be that many drops back available for that, because I think these teams are going to run the ball on us this year, because that's what our weakness is. Think about this, bro. We led the league in interceptions last year, so common sense would say that, man, they're not gonna throw the ball like that on us. And I know you guys be like, oh yeah, but Trevon Diggs this, Trevon Diggs that. Yeah, I get it, but some of these dudes are still smart.
Hey, I got a dumb question. They said, will Kellen Moore be the head coach next year?
No.
Hell no.
No. I'm going to tell you this. Kellen Moore interviewed for 4 jobs and didn't even get a second interview. And I'm going to tell you this right here. You got to think like this. Kellen Moore got interviewed by Jerry Jones's friends, because Jerry Jones's friends are all what? Owners. So after those meetings, you don't think Jerry Jones called up and said, hey, man, why didn't you want that son bitch? Lord, forgive me for that. Why didn't you want that son of a bitch? And then think about this. Dan Quinn, the Denver Broncos gave Dan Quinn a second interview over Kellen Moore. I'm pretty sure Dan Quinn's mad he turned that down.
Yeah, probably so.
Probably so. Because they got Russell Wilson 3 weeks later. And Randy Gregory. You know what I'm saying?
I already had a built-in wide receiving core.
Yep. He said, my boy says, been saying that for the last few years, especially when we played the Rams in the divisional round 2018 and Niners in 2021. But KM is a homegrown guy. He's not a homegrown guy. He's not a homegrown guy. Kellen Moore was really homegrown in Detroit. Kellen Moore is actually, he was actually with the Detroit Lions. Well, he's been with the Cowboys since he was what? He only played 1 year for us, and he was supposed to play another year for us, and we broke his ankle and never played again.
So you've been with us since 2015.
Mm-hmm. So now
he's been with us about 7 years.
Mm-hmm. All pitiful. Not one. Like, think about this, bro. Kellen Moore, you couldn't beat the Jets as a starting quarterback. That one could not beat the damn Jets. That's the last, and I'm going to tell you guys, the last Cowboy game that I physically missed that I could not see was Cowboys versus Jets. And I remember what year was that? Was that freaking, That was 15. That was 2015.
2015.
And I remember because I was at my daughter's dance recital. That's why I couldn't see it. And if I'm not mistaken, the game was on Saturday. I don't know why the game was on a Saturday, but it was on a Saturday if I'm not mistaken. And freaking, it was on a Saturday or something. I don't know why. But I remember we were still alive in the playoffs. And we had only won 4 games that season. But we were still mathematically alive to make it in the playoffs, to win our division, because the division was just so bad this year. And that mother effer went out there and lost to the Jets, I remember.
Yep. He played the game on December the 19th of 2015.
Was that a Saturday?
Let's take a look.
It was a Saturday or a Thursday. It wasn't a Sunday. I don't think it was a Sunday, though.
2015.
That's gonna stick with me. He said the year Romo got hurt. Yeah, that was the year Romo got hurt. Yeah, it was a Saturday. I knew it was a Saturday, bruh. My boy, they just put it in the comment box. It was a Saturday. Yeah, because I was thinking like, bruh, hey, these games, they be sticking to me. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it. I was like, I knew that was the last physical regular season game that I did not watch from the Cowboys.
It was a damn Saturday. Yeah.
It was a Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't watch the game because I was at my daughter's recital. And I remember, bro, we in the final maybe like 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, we threw a touchdown, and I stood up and I said, yes, in the middle of a recital. And then I sat down. And then I sat down.
I just thought about another crazy game we played on Saturday when we went down to New Orleans and beat the undefeated Saints.
Yep. Not sure Stephen Moore will fire Jerry, I believe. Yeah, I don't – listen to me, man. Training camp after party. He says training camp after party next Saturday. Yes, next Saturday. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. It takes me too long to get home. So I usually go home after training camp. And the content, that shit kills me, bro. Like, I'm not partying after training camp. Y'all can do that. I ain't got it. I got a 2-hour drive in front of me. So as soon as training camp's over, I got to get back home. But I'll probably stop out. I'll stop. They got my support, but it's just too hectic, man. But, yo, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. This has been your Cowboys content talk. Cowboys Uncut, giving it to you guys. He says, dumb question, will Jerry hire as a GM after this year? Who will Jerry hire as a Will McClay? Will McClay is your general manager, and then as your assistant general manager, and Jerry Jones is the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. And billionaires don't fire themselves. Last time
we all know, Will McClay is happy with his job. He get paid more than some general managers do, and he don't have to.
Go ahead.
He don't have to shoulder any of the responsibilities since Jerry Jones is the general manager.
Fact. Hey, Marvin Priest, my Marvin Price. Hey, you just got yourself a run the damn ball hat or a stop the damn ball hat. I need you to send me your address. My boy says I'm driving from the IE. I am too, but you don't have to do a show when you get home. You get to go home. You get to go home and lay down and chill and all that other stuff. When I go to training camp, I still got to do a show that night. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I'm gonna get home at like 6, and then I got to go live at 7:30. So I got to take all that film. I got to edit all that film. I got to do all that stuff and japping, slapping. Oh, no, man. You feel me? Y'all have fun with that, man. Y'all have fun with that. You feel me? But I will support it and I will share it. You feel me? I will support it and I will share it. Hey, before we get up out of here, though, I just put it in the comment box. I'm going to drop it in the comment box again. There goes the link right there. September 17th. Don't be square. September 17th, man. 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. West Coast going to be in the building. Live DJ, open bar, Cowboys merchandise, food vendors, food provided by Calio's Tacos. Going to be fire. We're going to have CEV in the building. We're going to have Sneaker King in the building. Holyfield Can Help You is going to be in the building. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be some great music. We're going to be dancing. There's going to be alcohol. There's going to be a little.
Smoke weed every day.
For those who participate. And, man, we're going to have a good-ass time, man. We just going to have a good-ass time. We're going to have a good-ass time before we go and beat on the Cincinnati Bengals the next day. You feel me? So billionaires don't fire their sons either. Absolutely. I ain't never known a billionaire that thought he was wrong either, to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Most billionaires feel that they right most of the time. I mean, if I was a billionaire, I would think I was pretty smart most of the time, right?
Yep.
What did Young Dolph say? Say rich is ain't. I ain't going to say that because I got some bad words. But, yo, man, hey, it is your boy West Coast. Hey, if you sent over 2,500 stars, I need you to send me your address so I can get you your hat out to you. If you sent 2,500 stars, I need you to give me your address so I can get you your hat to you. And then also, man, currently right now, my OG Marvin Price is in first place for the Trevon Diggs jersey. So, man, I'll have my last show later on tonight. So make sure you guys tap in later on tonight for the last show. You guys already know what it is, man. Never look down because the star is up. Peace. Hey, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Pads come on, baby. Pads come on tomorrow. Be there or be square, man. Be there or be square. You guys already know what it is. Never look